We're joined by Jim after the rather shocking and surprising 2-1 home defeat to Mansfield. Jim, that was a very, very a strange game, a bit of a nothing first half. You came out second half, we dominated 35 minutes, you made some changes, we looked like we were going to go on to win it, and the last 5 minutes we've conceded 2 crazy goals and lost 2-1. I don't know where to start.
Bizarre, shocking, as you said, and I feel let down, I've got to be honest. I always say always win, lose and draw together. Never, I'll say it as it is, I'll always be honest. Coming into the game, we've made a couple of changes. One, Tom was a little bit, blew up from the weekend. Jamie's had a bit of a calf. Sean can't play games back to back continuously. We've got a lot of football coming up. In the past, we've been done on a day like today before, pitch inspection at 3. The wind's going to get up, which it did, and then obviously died off before kick-off. But we went with the formation that we thought, right, we'll go big and strong. We pushed 2 up fronts in the past. Ellison and Mullen have worked really well. I remember, I think it was Luton last year, 3-0, Berry 1-0. The decent players, the good players. Muller's had a lift from the weekend. Form-wise, we've been okay. Yeah, we lost at the weekend against Northampton, but I'm sure we won't be the last because, in my opinion, they're the best team in the division. And we say the right things, we do the right things, all the preparation, how we're going to go about it, and the rewards are so great. We're talking about game in hand. We can go on the same points as Mansfield tonight with a game in hand on 1 or 2 of the teams above us. Closer to the playoffs. What a fantastic opportunity. And I said in there, you've got the winning ticket in your hand. That's the golden ticket, and it should be a matter of life and death to look after that lead. I didn't see it coming. I think from minute 1, it was a knocking game. They worked us hard. We couldn't really get in behind. We couldn't play the football. The shape really didn't do nothing for us going forward. But defensively, I don't think we looked like conceding. I think they had one half scuff shot from the edge of the box that went past the post. We've had a couple. Muller's a shot was saved by the keeper. I said at half time, worked up. Again, it's hard because we've switched formations. We haven't really done the work thoroughly that we wanted to do on it. But we played it in the past and it's worked well. Last time out when we did it against Dagenham, it worked very well. And I predicted that the game was going to go a very similar way. They've changed their formation. They've been playing 4-2-3-1, went 4-4-2, took out a couple of the smaller players, went a bit more physical and strong. They took the pitch out the equation exactly like we did, thinking it was going to be much worse than what it was. But having looked at it, and thinking this is just going to fizzle out to a 0-0, or they might score from a set play, or we might score, or whatever. I thought, no, I'll change the shape. I'll get the Devitt and Barhusen on, and go for it. Go back to our normal shape. And I think the timing, if I'm honest, was blob on. We did have momentum from the start of the second half. Yeah. Within the 3-4-1-2 that we were playing, we were asking a lot more questions. We were getting in, and I think when we made the changes, it just kicked us on again. And we got in. Created chances, got the penalty, we scored a penalty, and you're thinking, great, it's just about game management now, making sure that they don't get in, and it was going great. We had a great opportunity with Tom Barhusen to make it 2-0, a couple of other little bits and pieces, and it only looked like it was only going to be us who were going to score the next goal. Green up front for them was a threat all night. He's a good player, kept running, and you're just thinking, keep tabs on him. They made a couple of changes, doesn't really gone, but then the last 5 minutes, and the finger will be pointed at me, but I'm going to flick a little bit back onto them because, as I say, I've been let down by them. I had to question the desire tonight, the will to win, to life and death. 3 points, 5 minutes to go at home, put you right in amongst it, coming into another home game on Saturday, and as I say, I just can't get my head down the decisions, the willingness. And it was as if Mansfield were leading 1-0 the way they got into the last 10 minutes. They hit the channels, they penned us in. Jamie Maguire's getting substituted there, he's in the dugout cheering them on. I can see the keeper running out from the back, getting all over the back four getting over the midfield. And all you can hear is the Mansfield players, they're getting beat 1-0. I can hear 1 or 2 of ours, but I can see 1 or 2 a little bit. I say, it's more than a job, this. For me, it's life and death. I want to succeed. That doesn't reflect me, that last 5 minutes. As I'm telling you, if I was playing there, I'd be getting all over people to do the jobs. And to concede 2 goals in the last 5 minutes when you've 1-0 up at home against a team that haven't really threatened you. We haven't asked loads of questions of them, but we should be coming away with 3 points. 1-0 would have been 1-1 would have been criminal, but to get beat 2-1, it's absolutely devastating. And as I say, I've gone in, said a few things. They've got to look at themselves. You know, there's players in there that are playing for contracts. You know, we've spoke to 1 or 2. There's 1 or 2 who've declined. There's 1 or 2 getting the names thrown down by agents and what have you. That's football, it happens. No, we're not in a position to bring anyone in, but I want to see a bit more fight out of them. As I say, that should be £1 million note in your hand, in the palm of your hand with 5 minutes to go, and no matter what happens, you don't let them in. You know, and game management, whatever, desire, character, I've got to question it. Because up to 85 minutes, job done. We come away 1-0, great clean sheet. Have a goal for Mullen, 3 points on the board, and as it is, we don't get the 3 points. We conceded another 2, and as I say, there'll be a few of them now that it's giving me food for thought going forward, because well, not saying off performances, because it wasn't a great performance, but that was both sides. It was more of a professional performance in the respect that we got 1-0, and you're thinking, great, we'll take this 1-0, everyone goes home happy. It's about the result. But as I say, the finger will be pointed at me as the manager. That's fair enough. I'll take it on the chin. They had every right to boo us off at the end, because again, you shouldn't be losing games like that. But I'll be questioning a few of them now. And never mind deserve to play on Saturday. I think it's giving me food for thought going forward, because we're an early team at the minute. We've got enough about us. I think we're doing well, if I'm being perfectly honest. I can't understand the expectation at times of we should be a playoff side and this and that. And half the fans will probably think we're doing well to stay in the league. The expectation level is not realistic in regards to the balance of it. But overall, we're doing okay. We're in a healthy position before tonight. You know, leading up to the game Saturday, we're in good form. We've won the last 2 here at home, which is great. You're thinking, and fantastic opportunity tonight, 1-0 up to make it 3 back to back. But you know, that's why we've got too many in there. I wouldn't mind 1 or 2 of those Mansfield players there for the last 5 minutes, because they wanted it more than us. There's nothing, you know, me and Ken are working on the side to generate a little bit, whether they were tired or what, I don't know, but I'm not seeing enough in that last 5 minutes to see the game out. I can see them striving for the, you know, for the equaliser first and foremost, and wanting it more than us. And certainly when they got I couldn't see the goal coming, although you're like, we should be doing a bit more. The pass in the middle of the park should be over it. The clearance for the second one should be over hit. You know, we should be winning the first ball in the box, we should be saving it, we should be following it in, we should, you know, midfield run, whatever it may be, all little individual errors, it shouldn't be happening.
We're too nice.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I have to agree with probably an early team that'll probably end up in the mid-table, done okay, you know, this and that, but it's not a reflection on me. I'm absolutely gutted. I want to be up there, I want to be, you know, which would be great for us to get right on the outskirts of the playoffs with another home game Saturday, but I have to agree with you. I think we were too nice in the last 5 minutes when we're 1-0 up at home in a game that we should win.
Thanks for talking to us.